This nibble originally aired on RSBNB Update, episode 820, Compassionate Scapers. Enjoy.
Thank you. Hey, everyone. As Jagex CEO, I'm responsible for the whole company, and that's why I wanted you to hear from me about this login, lockout situation. The last few days, a subset of our players haven't been able to log into the game. Not being able to play for several days is obviously frustrating. There's going to be some people where they might be anxious. When can they get back in? How much are they missing out on before that happens? Fortunately, it is, the vast majority of players are unaffected, but regardless of how many players have been impacted, we know it's imperative to get you back in game as swiftly and as smoothly as possible. Everyone at Jagex is taking this incredibly seriously. We're doing our utmost to get you back in and enjoying the game. And look, we know that running a persistent online game means your access to the world of RuneScape is our core duty to you. This has been caused by a technical problem on our side. It's the first time in 20 years we've had an issue we couldn't recover from in a few hours. The underlying issue has been addressed, and our focus now is on getting those affected back into game as soon as possible. That means teams from across Jagex, from our network operations teams, game engine team, community, game development, customer service, and many more have been working on this relentlessly, really around the clock to resolve this. I can confirm it really is the company's number one priority to get you back in so you can continue your journey in RuneScape. We will get you playing if it takes a few more days. We know you'll have lost time in game. We intend to make good on this, but our first and exclusive focus is on getting you back in. We really appreciate your patience, and in this live stream, our team will give you a bit more info on what's happened, what we're doing about it. But look, we appreciate your patience and support on this, and we'll get you back in soon.
Yeah, thanks, Mod Pips. I think that's...
There we have it, Mod Pips. And, this, for all intents and purposes, sums up what the entirety of the live stream brought forward as the goal of the message. Of course, the folks who came on board a few minutes after this went into more detail, lots more detail on everything around this. And, I think he underscores a very key point there, that this is the first time in 20 years that they weren't able to recover within a few hours of this. So it's a damn big deal. And, to tread through this while everybody's working from home and it has an increased demand on the game as well is a testament that, you really have to put out there for operating, I think. And I think this is the best way to put it. They're operating this week on the stance of the player and community comes first.
Yeah, when they introduced Mod Pips, that put even more gravity to the situation in my mind. I was like, oh damn, there's the big boss. And I think I think it was great. Not, didn't make excuses. Let people know this is our number one priority, and it's our only priority right now. We're gonna get people back in. Even though it was, a small number, that makes, because you'd hate it to be you.
Yeah. I know we have a few in Clan Quest who were affected by this. A couple of other people, effectively with this, been relegated to Old School because Old School works through all this. So that's another thing to highlight, is that Old School is absolutely fine in this endeavor. But, continuing on with the live stream, they brought in Mod Warden. Mod Warden actually had a few words to say as he was introducing Mod ZZ and Mod ID0. So we're going to just have a listen to what Mod Warden had to say right now. And this was a little bit surprising to me. Lots of emotion around this, which, I mean, this is what I think players have wanted for a long time. So let's have a listen.
Platform teams, all areas of support in the company right now are taking this super, super seriously, right? And that's the picture. Everyone's tired and exhausted, doing the very best they can here. One of the things I'm just so proud about the community on the support they're giving everyone. Sorry, guys. Try to be
It's okay.
collected here, but but the support is amazing.
Yeah, I think ID0 as well, you've been saying a lot about the way the community's kind of fueled your team, right?
Totally. So, coffee and pizza only go so long, right, before you get exhausted. And just seeing the encouragement, right, from the community, just it makes you want to kind of keep going. So I can't express enough thanks, right, to the community. It really helps, especially when it's you're turning over midnight, right, and you're still trying to go, right, because we are doing everything we can to get you back in. And while it is a limited number of players, it doesn't matter. We need to get everyone back in, and this is our primary focus. So, but thank you for the encouragement. This is you guys are amazing. So thank you.
And I think that sums it up right there. We always know that the RuneScape community opens their arms to everybody. We saw that with the Steam launches for both RS3 and Old School. We saw that with the 20th anniversary celebration here. Those two examples were supporting players, of course, and now we see it where the community at large is supporting the technical crew at Jagex itself, which is wonderful.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I was happy, not in a like Schadenfreude way. Or how you say that, Shane?
Schadenfreude.
Yeah, not in that way, but like I'm at the same time I'm not surprised because I know Mott Warden's a genuine, he genuinely cares about the game. We've been lucky enough to talk to him, and you can just tell that he cares. You know how it is when you've been just working your ass off, not had a lot of sleep. He cares about his people who have been working, not getting sleep. And I think that he's been around. He knows what a special thing it is to have a community rally around.
Yeah, and he's also
its team.
He started off in that kind of hardware dynamic as well many years ago. So when it comes to dealing with unexpected things, he knows exactly what the technical people are going through on this.
Yeah.
And
it was good for us to see someone have the same passion we do and the same, you know what I mean? It was a vulnerability, and it really makes him so relatable.
Yeah. And, whenever you have a new person come in, whether it be an executive producer, even another recent example I go to is Mod Iro as art director, you wonder, with these people coming to a franchise that is 20 years old, are they going to get it? Are they going to be able to, integrate and work with what the players expect? And, the answer for Warden and Iro and whatnot, absolutely yes.
Yeah.
And that's precisely what we need on this. And, I think that aside from the few bad apples that are always going to crop up, everybody has been so supportive this week and is seeing this. And, it's a really good thing, too, that this was done on a live stream this week, and all of these specific individuals, from Warden to Pips to ZZ and ID0, were all showcased that they know their stuff and they're going to get this right. You can find full episodes of RSBNB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe or leave a comment.